Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Chat. OBS removed all my stuff. It just forgot that my microphone existed and my headphones. So the first 5 minutes of stream were just quiet. I was the only one listening to the music. Big oof. Let's watch this man play. Oh wait, no. He does the saxophone. I don't want to do this. Let's watch this again. Watch how crazy this guy gets. Look at him! Look! Oh, it's so good! And he's whistling? It's so good! He just walks up and down it. He does a cool move at the end. Oh, it's coming up. Watch this. Watch this nonsense. Behind the back! It's so good! So good. Alright, that's all I wanted to show you. Hello. Happy Sunday. How are we doing? He just does a spin, bro. I know. Insane. I love it. His name's Teddy Brown. That was from 1930. Shit's wild. I hope y'all having a good night. I had a long day at work. Long day. I should probably lower this a bit more, huh? Oh, I really can't. Okay. Actually, what am I doing? It's Sunday. We need... Yeah. We need more low-key music. How about... From Captain Toad. Oh, yeah. Alright. We're finishing it tonight, chat. We are... Oh my god, we are finishing Lake. I'm so done. I want to be over. I want it to be over so bad. I was talking to Catherine, and I think we only have maybe like an hour and a half max left in the game. So we shouldn't waste time, and we should get into it. And then depending on when we end, I don't know. We might do something, we might not. Something not game related. It just depends on how we're feeling afterwards. But I will talk about that later. So for now, let's get the game started. Okay. Nintendo has good music, bro. Can't tell me otherwise. Alright, where the hell's this damn game? There it is. Oh my Jesus! Oh, we froze. Okay, we're good now. Yikes. Alright. Hell yeah. Let's get back into this. This nonsense. Oh, but first, I'm gonna be unhealthy. I'm gonna drink some orange soda. Oh, can we talk about something real quick? Are you guys aware that Crush changed their logo? It looks like this now. It looks like this. This looks worse. This looks like garbage. I'm not gonna lie. It you know what this looks like? This looks like a generic brand. It's not good. They didn't make it any better. 3 out of 10. Yeah, and that's being generous. I miss their old one. It's so upsetting. Catherine is the one that pointed it out to me. Because she picked up some sodas for us on Friday. And she was like, did you know Crush changed their logo? I was like, what? And she showed it to me, and I was like, oh, that's underwhelming. Oh, we only have 1 day to go. Beffica here. Get out of here, bro. Oh, that's a lot of packages. We're supposed to have a dinner date with Robert. That Crush changed their logo, and that's not good. I remember how to play this game. Oh, that's a lot. 12 stops. Alright, well, you know the drill. We go down here first, and then work our way up. Actually, we'll go down this way. We'll hit this one, hit these two. Come on, up. Metaphorically, hit these, and then we'll end up near the post office. It's a rainy day. A second to last
Happy
day.
Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a
PO positive or pet peeve?
Pet peeve.
Today's verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk the other day and suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds
You just took your pill.
and then
Alright.
walked off into the woods.
Wow, Cheryl.
Well, thanks for hanging
I'm
out with
glad
us,
you can
regardless.
retell the tale. Stags can be dangerous. Today's weather might be dangerous too. You'll need your raincoat all day long, and there will be a thunderstorm tonight. Back to the music.
There it is. Who lives down that way? Oh, Jesus! Who lives down this way? Oh, it's the Reynolds. It's the man who we hear every morning. The man that we hear every morning, excuse me. Yeah, farmer boy. Skirt. This is what I think of your wheat farm. Man, it is. Look at those storm clouds. Those look nice, actually. Wow. He be growing wheat. All right. Where's your mailbox? There it is. Now, of
Okay,
course.
fellow Providence Okians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know her.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Moe's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame, enjoy some whale performances, and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening, and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Moe's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks. And I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs.
Look at this. She's just
Mail Carrier Meredith.
looming.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost
Look at the
drivers on the way
jawline
here?
on that man.
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Nope, haven't seen them.
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
Close the door so we don't have to render his model. Alright, where to? Chat. We gotta go down here. Give this box to the motel. And then down there. And then up around here. Do you like wheat? Scared. I'm an itchy boy. Hey, yo, it was really cold today. It got to like 29, 28 today while I was out delivering. That sucked. The wind was a nightmare. Quite chilly. Hey, look, I'm a ghost rider. I'm a ghost driver, not rider. Sorry. Oh, really? We were supposed to get snow on Saturday, but instead it just rained. Last second warmed up. You broke a bottle of soy sauce? Oh no, did you have to pay for it? Or did you run away? I would like a white Christmas. I think that'd be nice. Oh, I didn't see Wolfie today, no. Mother bitch! We're at 400 Lake Road. Okay.
I'm busy.
Aren't we all?
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my
Oh, that
concentration.
sucks. That's tough, bud.
You're welcome.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it kinda does.
I know the feeling.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Okay.
Sounds like a modem starting up. Alright. I don't understand any of the interactions we've had with him. I'll be real with you. Like, we haven't gotten any information about anything interesting from the motel at all, ever. Also, don't mind me, Chad. I have a little cut on my lip. I split my lip. 'Cause of the cold weather. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the first thing I notice whenever I, like, look at the camera or I look at, I see, like, my reflection or something. Big honkin' cut. Is this the cabin that the guy's writing in? Is that what this place is? Oh. Wait, what? Am I missing something, chat? Where's the mailbox? Oh, there it is.
Ooh, interesting.
Stop reading people's mail, Meredith. You're a bad mail lady. Ooh. Hey, yo, it's so cold. I'm getting a foot cramp. Oh, jeez. Ow. Oh. Okay. Oh, it just released. Oh, thank God. Oh, foot cramps are the worst. Absolute worst. Put your toes in some warm milk. Did you get that from a witch or something? That's a banger. Skirt. Well, if she didn't, then she wouldn't be a real witch. That's just my opinion, though. Alright, time for Meredith to yeet herself off the bridge. Aw, damn. I can't. Yeah, he'll shit everywhere. Warm almond milk. Ah, yeah. That could work. Skirt. It's tempting, huh? Suckle for my tootsies.
Here's your mail.
There we go. I was just moving some stuff around. Don't mind me. Skirt. I'm so ready to be done with this game, chat. It was fun. Dragged on way too long. One of three vintage. All right. Thank you. I can confirm that you were wrong.
Nope. No answer. All right. On to the next one.
And if you're right, then I've been doing my job wrong for over a year. Oops. Here's your mail. I got really dark. Look at that, we got headlights and everything. I wasn't even paying attention to that. So I've never been wrong. Ah, you got me. Just like how Catherine says she never lies. I think I took it a little too hard on that turn. Just a little bit. I'm parking in the middle of the road. Because I don't care. It's my last day. It's my last day on the job. I've never lost a lawsuit. True. But have you won any? B-row. Oh, this is our last day delivering. That really just kicked in. Whoa. True. You got me there. Where's that one? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, let's go take care of those two. So I guess it's the last time I'm driving the truck. So we really gotta have some fun with it. I'm gonna whip around every corner. I don't have the answer. Oops. Wrong house. Rain's coming down really hard. And it's lightning like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Hey, bro. Oh, this one's a banger too. Alright. Delivered the mail. And it's hit by lightning and dies. Driving the car back. Lightning hits the bridge. The bridge collapses. Meredith gets taken under the water. Lost to the waves. No way! That's insane, bro. That's a little spooky, honestly. What kind of life has she been living, bro? That's insane! Yeah, that's pretty crazy, bro. Bonkers, as they say. Hey, this rain is loud. Alright. Oh, what? What? I pressed E on it and it doesn't pick it up. There we go. No. No, you're making that up. You're making that up. 100% you've got to be making that up. There's no way he robbed the bank and then went to the bar across the street.
You're still here,
just
huh?
bought a round.
That makes two of us.
When are your parents coming back?
Actually, they might just stay in Florida.
Florida? Your parents?
Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, I just robbed you guys. Let's go get sloshed. Oh, you know the guy?
Yeah, isn't it weird?
They'll be back soon. Florida is expensive and honestly isn't all it's cracked up to be.
It was Stan and Mitch.
They found a lovely and affordable place next to the beach.
Sunshine and the beach get
I
boring
missed that
real
game.
fast.
Well, I better be on my way.
It was fun. It was a real fun game.
So long, Miss Sunshine.
It could be, yeah. They stopped on the way to go kill the taxi guy. To rob the bank.
Finally done.
Have there just never been any lines on this street? Ever? Oh, that's tough.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
You can say that again.
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
I guess you can't have it all, Frank.
They're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Hold the line.
Nope, hold the line.
Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe you're my lucky charm.
Hold the line.
Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait, this was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Are you serious?
Of course. And it's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. I gotta run now. Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
Oh, game of the century. I don't know. I don't know sports. Sorry. Love it always on time. DMCA.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well, it was okay. A nice change of scenery.
Great, but not something you do for the rest of your life.
I'm afraid that would be a bit too monotonous for me.
Yeah, I understand. You probably need something a bit more challenging. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess. Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom. I'm not sure, to be honest.
What are you not sure about, dear? Are other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great.
Right,
thanks.
change that.
I sometimes
every
suddenly
time
worry
the
about
lunch is
things like
done.
that in the middle of the night. And it's not about the dryer, of course. I want you to be safe. And I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that. Oh, running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
I hope you don't think I'm a cheapskate for having dinner here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than most.
What the hell is that shirt that he's wearing? What is this?
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a kind person.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Maureen,
Ladies
knock it
first.
off.
Hi, Maureen. It's hard to pass
T-bone,
up a
baby.
juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
I think I'll have a
Okay, have a glass of
glass
wine.
of wine.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert.
Bad, that's what that
T-bone
is.
steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, get the steaks out.
Get the steaks out!
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
I did.
Yeah, she only told me about it a dozen times.
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Give a lecture about potatoes?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
What?
Jack?
What?
Really?
No.
Oh,
he's into
you got
comedy.
me. You got
I'd
me.
love to have heckled him.
You got me. I
Oh,
thought this
well,
game was
this is a good
crazy
week
enough.
anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind for a while.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
Microwave
You seem a little
ovens.
stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law. That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of,
Oh boy.
are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
Yes, I probably will.
Must be nice here compared to the big city.
Have you always lived in a small town?
Yeah, Providence Oaks is my second one. After my divorce, I had to move away from the first one. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
I can imagine that.
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Maybe not. I mean, if you don't want to.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling?
Do you mind if I pay? Or at least for half of it?
Meredith, after all your help, this is the least I can do. So, yes, I mind. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out. Meredith, thanks again for your help.
You're welcome.
I'm not
Goodbye.
sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
It was nothing. Glad it got sorted out just in time.
Sure did. For now. Take care. Hope to see you around again.
You too, Robert. Take care. Good luck with the apartments, and call me if you need help.
Turn around and walk away. That was an awkward exchange there. All right, so it's Sunday. What the hell are we doing? Oh. Ooh. I can never predict delivering mail for 2 weeks would be like this. I met so many new people. Some of them are really nice. Some of them a little less so. But all of them interesting in their own way. My temporary mail job officially ends tomorrow. Regardless of the actual experience, a change of scenery always has its upsides. That probably also holds true for tonight's open mic at Moe's Diner.
Anyway, I love this town. You know I do. So, I'm dedicating my last jokes to specific people here tonight. The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "Ah, you're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high." This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, "Please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way." So the woman says to herself, "One car? Huh, why, there's dozens!"
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Mildred, how are you?
Cats.
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking. So, do you like the hair?
Love it. That hairdresser did a great job.
Thank you, dear. Pity it's quite the waste of time and money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Really? What's the rush?
I gotta go gamble my cats
my
away.
son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
She said unannounced without moving her lips, and that's a little spooky.
Oof.
Big
Quite
oof.
the imposition.
All right. Well, anyway, take care, dear. Now, where did he park the car?
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
Oh, hi, Matt. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss, the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
That's pathetic.
I'm sure you'll beat the game one day. Don't give up on the dream.
I can't play like this. but I'm going to work out a strategy in the meantime.
Guess who?
Jack Burton?
Aw, now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
That's a Big Trouble in Little China reference. Ah!
Even better. Though I never would have guessed.
So, what have I missed?
She took her glasses off.
Well, Matt Kearney's condition is worth a mention. But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least, that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well then, I guess I arrived just in time.
So, how've you been? Thanks for the note. It was very sweet.
I meant every word, babe. So, have you...
Hey, Angie. Hey, Meredith. Sorry to pop in like this, but I just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV. She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The raccoon is ready to go.
That's great, Lori. Thanks. I'm sure it's like she's brand new.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you'll see. Gotta go later.
An RV, huh?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. You know Mickey and June?
The hiker couple, right?
Well, long story short, I've somehow gained possession of their vehicle of choice, which, as Miss Young just described, is a perfectly adequate RV that I'm gonna use to motor right out of this sad little town.
So you're definitely leaving?
Absolutely. Come with me. I mean it. Leave this sad old town behind and go wherever we want to go.
We're going, chat!
Free
Easy.
spirits, the way
Easy.
Mickey and June intended.
I have grown quite fond of you, you know.
Likewise, Miss Weiss. But at some point, you've got to give me a definite answer. You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for
Maureen.
the final act. It's a doozy.
What is it?
Saved by the bell, babe. I got stuff to do anyway.
Angie, wait.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay
Kay's
Evans
gonna
will
perform.
perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I
That's
am
pretty pog.
so proud of you, honey. Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone.
Let's get some claps in chat. There's some interesting words. Okay. All right.
Darling, this does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
I don't blame you.
Smoking a pipe and reading a proper book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
Bert, thank you
suppose.
so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
Goodbye, Bert.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here
giving her the
that
diner.
I will put your name above the door of this place, honey.
Whoa.
Where it belongs. Kay's place. Mo Kay's. We
Mo
haven't
Kay.
settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
Okay, weird champ.
Kay's place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kinda felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing. I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so glad it went well.
How did it feel to be up there?
Oh, it was so great to be performing again. It felt amazing. I'm all over the place right now. It was such a rush. I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
That's great. I am so proud of you, Kay. You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Em. I'd like to think so. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, and really good. You just do what you feel you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
Of course, absolutely.
Remember, time marches on.
See ya, Kay. Thanks. For everything.
My lovely people, the time has come for the open mic part of the evening. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for
Thank
joining
God.
us, and there's plenty of food and drink to go around.
It was nice. I think this is the ending. Oh, we're just about on it.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
It was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
Sheesh! Sheesh!
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time. Honestly, I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Seems like a bold choice to announce it to the town like that, though.
Ha! You know me, hon. At least all the options are out in the open now, right?
So what's next for you, now that you're handing over the reins?
Well, to be honest, I'll probably stick around the diner for now, help out, and maybe I'll try my hand at something different on the side, you know? Maybe fix up some of those cabins in the woods, rent them out. Never too old to find something new to do.
That sounds like a great idea.
Doesn't it just? How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah. We really reconnected, and I'm happy we did.
Listen, you're two grown women, and if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning. Don't know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
I think I have a feeling. Yeah.
Then you go follow that feeling, hun.
Even if it means I'm leaving?
Sure, hon. Listen, I'd love to have you around. You know that. But you have to do things because you want to.
Yeah,
Or because you
Maureen.
feel you need to do them for yourself. You don't owe any of us anything.
Yeah! Poggers. I will miss you,
I will
Maureen.
miss you, Maureen.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Weiss.
Take care, Maureen.
Poggers!
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels, just like you said, and won.
I told you,
Played
my
again
dude.
yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost.
Oh.
They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious.
You're gambling addict beyond salvation. Angel's gonna win.
The Angels will win this time.
Okay, Meredith, thanks. I'll go with that. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
Here we go.
But no, I'm taking it off. I'm leaving Providence Oaks again.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping to hear, Meredith. But I understand. What are you gonna do?
Well, actually, I'm,
A van? So you're staying in the delivery business?
No, wait.
That's an RV.
Yep, I'm getting on it, and I'm not sure where I'll stop. So, I guess this is goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, Frank. Thanks for everything. Try to stay out of trouble, okay?
Don't worry, Meredith. I'll be fine. Thanks for everything. Take care and drive safe.
Ah,
And the V-belt is not in great shape, but it should last you another month or 3. The raccoon in all of her glory. Do you like her? Meredith and I named her.
She's pretty amazing, Lori. Cute name, too. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're very welcome.
I thought you really wanted to have the RV, Lori.
I wanted to work on her really badly. But now that she doesn't need any more work, Angie can at least drive her around. Since I don't have a license, and I'm not old enough to get one anyway.
I'll keep you up to date on all our adventures, promise. It'll be like you're right there with us.
I'm counting on it. Hey, Meredith, I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you too, Lori. It was really fun.
He's just
watching
kind
that
of
movie and
hanging
working on
there.
the RV with you.
Me
He's
too.
in a gambling daze.
Besides, you'll be back sometime, right?
Of course. I have to check on my favorite engineer.
You mean me? Ha! I'd love that. Safe travels, Meredith.
Thank you, Lori. See you around.
Magnificent, isn't she?
Yeah, she certainly knows a lot about cars for a kid her age.
I meant the RV. But sure, Lori's great too.
So, you all packed?
Sure am. The big stuff's in storage. But I've got the bare necessities. Clothes, toiletries, and a whole bunch of videotapes. So, where are we going first?
Yeah, about that.
Hmm?
I've grown quite fond of you. One condition, I get to pick the first movie. All right. What do we pick here? I'm a little spooked. Alright, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Not the Are You Absolutely Sure? Nope, not doing that one. I'm thinking... Shit. I've grown quite fond of you.
I've grown quite fond of you, Angie. Hadn't you noticed?
And here I was wondering if it was just my imagination. The feeling's mutual, babe. I'm in the driver's seat, by the way. I've heard about your driving.
What have you heard? From who?
People talk.
When advertising exec David Howard, parentheses Albert Brooks, is passed over for a promotion and subsequently fired, he decides to change his whole life. He convinces his wife Linda, parentheses Monica Johnson, to sell their house and roam the country Easy Rider style in a Winnebago. Okay, forget this one. That's just not going to be relatable at all.
Nope. We've got nothing in common with those guys. I have another flick where a bunch of academics set up a ghost hunting business in an old fire station. That should be way more accessible.
Angie Eastman, have you seen every single tape in here?
Not all of them, but most.
Come on.
I don't know what the
But I
first
don't
one was.
mind
But the
watching
second
them
one was obviously
again.
Ghostbusters.
In fact, I'd love to see them with someone who
knows nothing about movies.
I was going to put it a little nicer than that. Someone who has unspoilt virgin eyes.
My virgin eyes.
Eyes? What are you, a poet now? All right, well, Lost in America will unspool before these virgin eyes soon enough. Tell me about Stand By Me.
Oh, that's such a good movie! Stand By Me. Poggers film.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist.
Oh, yeah?
This new song is from
I was gonna
our very
say.
own Kay Evans.
Chat! We did it! It was a good game. It was a good story. I liked it a lot. It was good. That was real good. So chat, thanks for hanging out with me as we finish that. We can choose to do something right now. Option one is we go to bed. We'll turn off stream. You can continue on with your night. Get ready for snoozing. Or we could watch a video. I've recently gotten into a YouTube channel called JCS. They are a criminal psychology channel. And I picked out a video. I think it's like a half hour long that we could be react-andies for. If you want to watch it. If you're interested. If not, we can just call it a night. But I'm down for whatever. I'm low-key in the mood for it. But it's up to you. Ooh. And I actually made a playlist. Yeah, why not? Alright, sounds good. We have two choices. The Bizarre Case of Stephen McDaniel. Or actually, you know what? No. We'll watch the shorter one. It's called The Legend of Jeff. And we'll get to this in a second. So what he does is... Actually... No. We'll watch the other one. Basically, what he does in these... No.
told her.
Oh, he analyzes interrogations, and they're really good. The latest one he posted about this guy Clifford was so good. That's how I found this channel. We're gonna watch this in a second, but first we're gonna take a 2-second piss stream. So I will see you guys in a bit.
Working on the weekend, I'm just chasing that big paycheck. Maybe one day I'll make some money to get a sport car. I check my bank statement and I can't believe what I see. Now I got one question, just one question for my wife. Where is all my money? Where is all my money? One question for my wife. Where did all my money go? Where is all my money? Where is all my money? One question for my wife. Where did all my money go? Never gonna get that speedboat or a house with a pool. I guess life's cruel. Oh, life's cruel. Come on now, everybody. I check my bank statement and I can't believe what I see. Now I got one question, just one question for my wife. Where is all my money? Come on! Where is all my money? All of it! One question for my wife. Where did all my money go? Where is all my money? Where's my money? Where is all my money? One question for my wife. Where did all my money go? Don't think I'm gonna see my money again. Oh, this wife's gonna be the end of me. Yeah, oh, don't think I'm gonna see this money again. I think my wife's gonna be the end of me. Where is all my money? Come on! Where is all my money? All of it! One question for my wife. Where did all my money go? Where is all my money? Where's my money? Where is all my money? One question for my wife. Where did all my money go?
Alright, chat. Let's do this. I'm excited. Alright. It's about a half hour
Lauren
long.
had told her friends multiple times that she felt someone had been inside her apartment, and Lauren had told her friends multiple times that she felt someone had been inside her apartment, and she also started getting an eerie vibe when she came back alone, especially late at night. It was as though she could sense something wasn't right, and she even thought about moving multiple times, but unfortunately never went through with it. The reality was that Stephen McDaniel had stolen a master's key from a security guard and let himself into her apartment and looked around on several occasions.
Oh.
He also started filming her when she would leave and return to her apartment during all
That's
hours of the day. Had
gross.
Lauren been in this situation before, or even knew anyone that had, she may have trusted her intuition and unknowingly saved herself from a tragic fate. But that's the key word: trust. She had no proof of the danger she was in, only conviction, which unfortunately wasn't strong enough when it was most needed. Stephen McDaniel snuck into Lauren's apartment once
what a
more,
looker,
only
huh?
this time she was sleeping inside.
Look at
Lauren
those
put up
eyes.
a courageous fight and clawed at her attacker's face and chest, but she was eventually overpowered and died of asphyxiation. 3 days later, Lauren's concerned friends would arrive at her apartment and let themselves in with a spare key. McDaniel would notice from his window and invited himself inside as he offered to help. All of her belongings were still inside, including her cell phone, driver's license, and passport. A missing persons report was filed that night. A search party commenced the next morning, and police would discover the victim's torso at 9:40 a.m.
Oh my
It was
God!
placed in a trash can next to the apartment complex. The rest of the victim's remains were never recovered. The investigation was then switched from a missing person to murder. Police canvassed the surrounding area and began conducting interviews with neighbors and classmates,
shit.
one of whom was Stephen McDaniel. But he was first interviewed by the local news, and at the time
looks
was unaware
ripped.
that part of the victim's remains had been discovered.
We're just trying to find out where she is at this point. I mean, no one has seen her since Saturday. I mean, the last time anyone heard from her was an email that she sent out, and I mean, no one's heard from her since.
What kind of person was she? I mean, what did you see?
I mean, she's as nice as can be. I mean, very personable, very much a people person.
Do you know anybody any enemies she might have had, somebody that might want to hurt her?
No, we just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of. I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there? I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. So that's how we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
Oh shit.
This is most likely a genuine reaction disguised as another. He is most likely feeling a sense of fear and shock over the fact a substantial piece of evidence has been discovered, yet he plays it off as a feeling of sorrow over the loss of his supposed friend.
I don't know anyone that would want to hurt her. She was as nice a person as there is.
Was she moving soon? Did you know anything about her?
Yeah. She was going to be moving out today. Why would anyone do this? Maybe I could have helped. I mean, they went in. We looked around the place. No sign of a struggle. No sign that anyone had broken in. Just nothing.
He was interviewed by police at 11:50 a.m. and offered to help in any way he could, yet came across as fidgety and apprehensive the entire time. There were two highlighted moments of the interview. The first was when Stephen asserted that he was a virgin, saving himself for marriage. The second was when the detective discovered scratch marks on his face and stomach, which he asserted were done by himself in his sleep. He at that point unknowingly became the prime suspect and was asked if police could search his apartment. Stephen reluctantly accepted and was then transported back to the complex with 4 other investigators. While searching his apartment, they discovered a collection of swords, guns, toilet rolls, stockpiled provisions, discovered a collection of swords, guns, toilet rolls.
What? What? toilet rolls. This guy's a little wacky, huh? Okay. Stop. I haven't seen those, but Catherine showed them to me. She's been saying that all weekend. I just wanna point out we're at 423.
Recovered from there.
This reaction. Where is it? Oh yeah.
Most likely feeling a sense of fear and shock over the fact a substantial piece of evidence has been discovered. Yet he stockpiled.
Yeah, but it came off like he wasn't aware of it. That's scary. Like, I don't know, man. That's a little spooky to me. But anyway, back to the paper towel rolls.
They discovered a collection of swords, guns, toilet rolls, stockpiled provisions as if he was expecting an apocalyptic event, and a mask made out of women's underwear. The most
A mask made out of women's underwear.
Significant discovery, however, was a pack of condoms. Stephen was asked why he would have such an item in his possession if he was staying celibate before marriage, at which point he miraculously confessed to stealing them from another apartment. This gave the detectives probable cause for arrest, and Stephen was placed in handcuffs and brought back to the police station. His interrogation began just after 11 p.m.
These interrogations can get wild. This guy also did a video on Casey Anthony, and I was listening to it today at work. She was a fucking psychopath, bro.
All right. I just gotta ask you a few more questions. You came down earlier tonight, me and you talked, all right. You don't have any weapons on you, do you? No. That's just you are. What's wrong? You know Detective Patterson, right?
Yes.
Do you remember? Put your hands up here. You remember us talking earlier tonight, right?
Yes.
You remember me earlier in the day?
Yes.
When we came down here and talked a little bit and then we left?
Yes.
Okay.
The monotone dialogue and lifeless demeanor you see here reportedly started on the drive back to the police station, and the suspect's conduct throughout the entire procedure is not only mystifying, but almost impressive. This is one of the most extraordinary pieces of interrogation footage to ever reach the public domain.
I need to know about this girl right here. You know her?
Yes.
Who is that?
Lauren Giddings.
Does she live next door to you?
Yes.
When's the last time you seen her?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Was you friends with Lauren?
Yes.
Look at me when you talk to me, son. Okay?
The suspect has morphed himself
The
into
way-
this abnormal and extremely creepy character, whether it's a strategy or some sort of mental break.
I hated the way he just turned his head. That was creepy. That was
is
so
unclear.
creepy.
But what's incredible is that it somewhat dictates the pace of the interrogation. The detective has just closed the distance and commanded eye contact, both of which are recognized techniques to increase psychological pressure. Yet the absurdly haunting manner in which the suspect turns his head and fixes his gaze unnerves the detective to the point where he becomes the one to look away and reset his posture. This essentially never happens in interrogations, as
That's
it can give the
wild.
suspect an incredible boost in confidence.
Look at me when you talk to me, son. Okay? Was you friends with her?
Yes.
Close friends?
We were good.
I mean, y'all were friends, right? Both of
Yes.
y'all are law students. You're studying to be an attorney, right?
Yes.
What kind of law do you want to go into? Criminal law?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do for a living?
Yes.
Okay.
The detective steps back from his initially aggressive strategy. He asks trivial questions for 35 seconds before attempting to ramp up the pressure in a more subtle manner.
And you've lived next to Lauren for a long time?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where she's at tonight?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Have you ever seen her with that dress on?
No.
You have no idea where she's at?
No.
Yes. No. Oh! Hold on, I'm sorry. Look how fast I zoom. One more time.
Idea where she's at?
Zoom. Sorry, I just found that really funny.
Yes. Look, just tell me what happened, brother.
I don't know.
Well, where's she at? I need you. I'm asking you for your help.
Hi, Wolfie.
I'm a detective. And I'm
Yeah, we Oh, it's supposed to say. Let me fix it. Just. How you been? We finished Lake, and now we're just ending off the night with a, interrogation video. A, criminal psychology video. I like this channel a lot.
asking you for your help. Can you help me?
I don't know.
This guy's acting so weird.
You can't help a friend out?
I don't know what you need.
I need to know where Lauren's at.
I don't know.
Do you even care that no one can find her?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, do you?
Yes.
What's up with the pair of underwear that was in your apartment? That was like a mask. It was cut out like a mask. You cut underwear out to look like mask?
No.
I don't.
Are you a knife collector or a knife person or?
No.
No, because they're
Just like
swords.
knives?
I used to collect swords.
I mean, do you know your swords?
Yes.
I mean, to sell and trade swords?
No.
Is that how Lauren looked with the long hair the last time you seen her?
Yes.
Or that's how she looks?
Yes.
I don't really like
earlier
this
today,
this
me and you
interrogator.
talked normal.
I don't
What's
really
going
I don't really fuck with
on?
him.
Why are you acting like this? I need to know. Why all of a sudden you're acting like this?
I don't understand.
Okay. Earlier today we sat here and talked. But now you're acting like you don't know what's going on.
Huh?
I mean, did something happen or something to you?
I'm good at cutting meats.
I mean, why are you shutting down? Why are you not talking to me?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you scared?
No.
No.
I mean, you're not scared, are you?
No.
Stephen's demeanor doesn't waver for the first 20 minutes, so the detective eventually takes a more distinctly aggressive approach. He attacks the subject's character to see
Oh,
if it might
boy.
coax him out of the act and into defending his dignity.
I'm also a car
You got
person.
your
Honk,
ass
honk.
on that fucking news and stood out there and gave a media report that her mother saw about her missing daughter. And you want me to sit there and tell him that you don't know? Is that what you want me to tell him? Because you're all over the news. You sure stood out there and ran your mouth to the news media.
Wow.
But now you're gonna get out here and you don't fucking know.
Ooh.
You know. You're just a sorry piece of shit that don't give a fuck. Right?
No.
Well, why'd you tell the media everything? Do you need to see what you told the media today? It was on the 11 o'clock news. Well, I'm asking you. Tell
Hey,
me.
get the fuck
I
word.
want to know.
I wanna know.
That ain't what you told the media. You didn't stand in front of that camera and say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need you to tell me what you want me to tell her mother. And then I won't ask you another thing. I'm not going to tell her mother that you don't know, because her mother saw you on the news tonight. And she cried all the way down to Macon. Because you had the balls to get on the news and tell everybody everything. So this little act that you're doing right now ain't working with me.
Ain't working with me.
Snap out of it and tell me what the hell happened so we can move on. many times you gonna say I don't know?
If someone else comes in.
Huh?
We're gonna skip it ahead just a little bit.
That you regret.
This guy is so stagnant. It's insane. He's not faltering or anything.
I didn't. Well, who did?
Whether it was planned or not, the second detective enters the room with a similar strategy of immediate aggression. Rapport development seems to have been collectively thrown by the wayside.
What's up, buddy? Did you talk to him about his guns?
Yeah.
When was the last time you shot those guns?
I haven't.
You've never shot a gun?
No.
Have you ever shot any gun in your whole life?
No.
Never.
No.
So you bought 3 guns that you've never shot?
Yes.
Why?
To have.
For what?
To have.
For what? I'm asking for what? Why do you want to have them? What made, did they give you, I mean, tell me why it's important to you to have 3 guns. That's an easy question. Come on, talk to me, buddy. Me and you talked all day today. We ain't had a problem communicating. Why is it important for you to have 3 guns?
This guy chose a terrible tactic. Not
You
the
not know?
cop. The Steven, the bad
You
guy.
say you don't know where Lauren is, right?
The guy being interrogated.
You told me earlier you and Lauren were friends, right?
I feel like freezing and just
How would you describe
giving
y'all's
1 or
relationship?
2 word answers.
She was your friend. What
Has-
did you ever do things?
he
for her?
incriminated
Did she ever
himself.
Do things for you? What did she ever do for you?
He really blundered this.
We talked. What y'all talk about?
News.
The news. Okay. How many times have you been in her apartment with her hanging out?
100%.
You don't know? If you had to guess, what was just? I mean, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, what?
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. See, if I had only been somewhere twice, I could remember that. If I had been there over 50 times and you asked me how many times I've been, like, I don't know, a lot. But the fact that you've only been there twice, when I say how many times you've been there, you say you don't know, that's just odd to me. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
That does make sense. So what I'm saying right now makes sense.
No.
What? Come on, bro.
Lauren's missing. This pretty little girl right here, your neighbor, she's missing.
Much like Detective 1, Detective 2 now valiantly moves in for the psychological charge. He closes the distance and locks eye contact. His physical demeanor, alongside a prolonged gaze, will hopefully crack the suspect's fortified barrier. Once broken, the momentum will commence and the suspect will be more likely to divulge incriminating information. All the detective has to do is maintain eye contact for longer than his adversary. It's a psychological battle of attrition between 2 opposing forces, and these moments can sometimes last for minutes on end.
That's wild.
I know.
Me and you both know it's no different than when you was a little kid, right? And you reached in that cookie jar and you got caught after your mama.
It's
told you
so
to get it.
scary.
When she was, did you get a cookie? No. And whenever you tell a lie, you feel bad about it right then. One, with every lie, there's a chance you're gonna get caught.
I know it's blurry, but I could see his eyes just
And that
staring
weighs
into this
on
guy's soul. Oh, I hate
You know
it.
you did something bad. Am I right?
I didn't do it.
You didn't take the cookie?
It's so weird, bro. Like I'm expecting like
You've been cleaning up.
blood
You
to,
use it
to
clean
scroll
clean
down
up.
on the camera
No,
and
that
like
smells like my wife smells like that all the time when she cleans the house.
the cop's head
You've been using
spins
some kind of cleaner
around.
to clean up your
Like it feels like a
apartment,
horror movie.
Steven, you telling me you live it like a maid? How does your apartment get cleaned?
I cleaned it.
When was the last time you cleaned it, Steven?
I don't remember.
Was it this week?
No.
You mean you go a whole week without cleaning?
Yes.
Why? That's horrible, Steven. I don't know how else to say it, Stephen. Let me tell you what I think. I think that she was a friend of yours. Look at her right here. I think that she was.
I don't think there's a problem with cleaning once a week.
And I think something happened, Stephen.
Guess you're a murderer. I think
You used to
most
watch
people
her
clean
come in
once a
and out
week.
of her apartment, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, how y'all doing?
We're just talking. See that pretty girl right there?
Yes.
You telling me you looked at a pretty girl like that and you never once thought, ever, man, she looks good. You never thought that?
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand?
Bro!
When you sitting there, you see a girl walking down the road, and you say, man, that girl looks good. You ever see a good looking girl down the road, you think to yourself, man, that girl looks good?
Yes.
You never thought that about her?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me you look at porn on the internet and get off to that, but you never looked at her and said, man, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with her?
Yes.
You have?
No.
Stephen, this is hard, buddy. I know this is hard. And I can tell it's on you. You want to let it go. There's blood in your apartment, Stephen. You didn't get it all up.
This is the widely recognized futility technique, which is used to make the subject believe it is useless to resist due to the overwhelming evidence against them. It's most effective when the interrogator can play on doubts that already exist in the subject's mind. The only problem here is that Stephen didn't dismember Lauren inside his apartment. It all happened in Lauren's apartment, so the detective's bluff is already called at this point.
It didn't all come off. You scrubbed and you wiped. But we can tell that. Don't you watch CSI?
No.
Yeah, we know it. Stephen.
Stephen.
Why is there blood in your bathroom?
The detective now completely shifts his strategy from confrontational and aggressive to sympathetic and understanding. He attempts to create a connection and then afford Stephen a more socially acceptable reason for the crime.
Psychology's fucking wild, man.
This is extremely
It's
difficult
so
to pull off after a
fucking
direct
crazy.
confrontation, as there is no established rapport nor trust. The usual routine is the exact opposite. You would first build rapport and then get aggressive once a connection has been attained.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. I wanted to be here with you to go through that process because I know you're not a monster, man. I know you're not a bad guy. You're just a hard-working student trying to pass a bar exam, ain't you? You ain't got a lot of support from your family, do you?
Yes.
You do?
The strategy fails at the first hurdle. Stephen
Oof.
immediately shuts down the afforded sympathy and reasoning behind the alleged crime, which was the concept of unsupportive parents. But the detective now attempts to roll with it.
A lot of people can't say that. And the fact that you do have support from your family should make things easier. Because your family wants to feel like they've raised somebody that tells the truth and is honest, right?
Yes.
Did you hurt that girl, Stephen?
No.
Have you ever hurt anyone, Stephen?
No.
Never hurt anyone.
Shit's crazy.
No.
I've hurt people, Stephen. I've made mistakes in my life. It's not even normal to say you've never hurt anybody. Sometimes people get mad.
Here comes the big guy.
They say things they don't mean to say. It hurts. You never kicked a dog or a cat?
The lead detective then asks non-confrontational questions for almost 30 minutes, which is most likely to see if it will change the suspect's demeanor and the manner in which he responds. But it doesn't. Stephen maintains the same lifeless disposition which he has now kept up for almost 90 minutes.
How's he kept it up for that long, bro? That's... Oh, God, it's gonna get clipped out of context.
He's very talkative. Stephen, they say you're so talkative, buddy, that you always so friendly. You stop in and say hello, and you talk. Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight? If you have all this character and personality about you, Why is it that everything that we get from you is yes, no, or I don't know?
I don't know.
He's so creepy,
Why
dude.
did
He's
that
so
rise?
creepy.
You see how I'm able to talk in complete sentences? Like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know. Steven, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Steven. When was the last time you did laundry?
A few weeks ago.
You ain't washed clothes in a few weeks?
Yeah.
Why?
I have a lot of clothes.
No, you don't. That's another lie. You don't have a lot of clothes.
Yes, I do.
No. You got enough underwear to last you 3 weeks.
Yes.
Do you wear the same pair of underwear more than one day?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still clean enough to wear.
Where's that little girl, Steven?
Homie stanky.
Steven, you know.
Alright, real talk. I don't think anyone has 3 weeks worth of underwear. I could be wrong, but like, that's a lot of underwear to have. Like, I've got a solid 2 weeks, but I feel like an extra week is just an excess amount of underwear. That's just me, though.
You're going to look at this right here, this little girl right here, and you're going to say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't.
Yes, you know. What are you going to say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you going to say to me then?
I don't know.
Because you know, like I go like that. Look at my hair. That's how easy it falls out. Look at all that on your head.
Look at all that on your head.
It did. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. So you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Steven. I believe that you're a good guy. You've been picked on. Girls didn't show you the respect that you deserved. You did something
Okay, we're in
stupid.
agreement then.
And I believe you feel bad about it. And that's why you're all freaked out right now.
I know I'm about to get a lot more come, I totally get that. Shed like a dog. My hair has been, every now and then, I'll get like 1 or 2. I don't shed, like I don't shed like crazy, you know, but every now and then hair will fall out. But I got really thick hair, so like, it's expected. Christmas is coming. I know I'm gonna get. No, he couldn't. He'd be found out in 2 seconds. Your hair'd be everywhere. You'd probably shit yourself. I just gotta find someone with the poopy pants, and it's Devin waddling away.
But I'm giving you the opportunity to get right.
Catherine's hair gets everywhere.
I'm giving you an
everywhere.
opportunity to show everybody you're not a monster, that you feel bad about what happened. Your hair is there, man. Your hair is there. That's right.
Our gifts for you will probably not make it for Christmas either. But hopefully, you know, we're always hopeful. Who knows?
Right, buddy. See that? Look at it.
I hate the way he moves.
See how
It's
easy?
like a horror game.
See this stuff
Bro.
right here, your hair? Yeah, it fell out of your head when you was moving the body, Steven.
Fell out of
That's
your
right.
head when you was
You
moving the
remember
body.
moving the body?
No.
No.
Yes, you do, Steven.
He's...
Why, man? Why?
Yeah, like a porcelain doll.
Tell me, bud.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Steven. We want you to tell it so that way people will understand you're not a monster. Things just, you got out of control. It's a sickness. Why'd you do it, Steven?
I didn't do it.
Steven, why are you going to keep telling that? You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Steven. You hurt her, her, man. She was screaming.
Did you come in late to this, Gwen? He's been pulling this. Yes. No. I haven't. I don't know. All night. Like, the whole video. He's been doing that for, like, almost 2 hours. The second he realized he was being... True. The whole time he was here, though, the second he realized he was being, interrogated, he just, put up a barrier. And went monotone, and the only things he would say is, yes, no, I don't know, no, I didn't, stuff like that.
Screaming, Steven. Why? And I know you feel bad about it. I can see it in your face. What came over you, man? What happened, Steven?
True. The second he started this nonsense, we were all like, it's so easy to tell that he did it. So easy.
I didn't do it.
Steven! They steal your hand and take it over there? They didn't, did they? That's right. It's all sinking in right now. He knows, is what you're thinking.
They'll try to do something, yeah.
Steven, I don't want it to be a game between me and you.
Steven!
I know it hurts, and I know you're not an awful person.
Maybe one day we'll make that a sound alert.
Your hair was there, Steven. We've all known it all along.
Oops.
We wanted just to give you an opportunity to tell what happened. Did y'all have sex?
No.
Did you try to have sex?
No.
Think about having sex?
No.
Liar.
That was a pause.
What kind of man doesn't think about having sex? You said earlier you like girls, right?
Yes.
You said she's a pretty girl, right?
Yes.
What'd you do to her, Steven?
I didn't do anything.
You're lying. You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Sure it did. And that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now.
The detective quite literally repeats the phrase, "You hurt that girl," to which Steven responds, "No, I didn't." And this goes on for the best part of 20 minutes. Perhaps the detective's strategy was to induce mental exhaustion, yet it had no effect whatsoever.
Why did you hurt that girl?
I didn't.
Why did you hurt her, Steven?
I didn't.
You hurt her, Steven.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Take this from me. You don't deserve to look at it. Just stay right here, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate all your cooperation tonight.
Sex? Yucky. I don't know, but we've got
Okay.
Okay.
about 8 minutes left to go. Sorry, I got really into scratching my head there. That mental exhaustion stuff, real quick before they start talking, that mental exhaustion stuff, I was listening to one earlier today, and it was about this girl who hired a hitman to kill her parents. She was like 24, but like they were like super strict parents, and like she was dating someone who they didn't approve of, and so they were like, we're gonna disown you, or you're gonna move back in with us and you're gonna do everything we say. Yeah. But with that mental exhaustion stuff, like she made up a story, and an interrogator came in, and he did this crazy shit where he like it was like the third time that they were getting information from her on what happened that night, and he was just rapid firing like, it's insane, bro. He was rapid firing like things that happened at the beginning of the night to what happened at the end, then to the middle. Like he kept jumping back and forth, and eventually she just broke and said the wrong thing, and that's how they got her. And it was wild, bro.
Alright, we're getting ready to go. I just need to discuss a few more things with you.
The lead detective now abandons the pursuit of any sort of admission. He instead proceeds to belittle and humiliate the suspect as much as possible.
Oh.
It may have a tactical purpose, but it's more likely out of frustration, alongside the fact he is certain of the suspect's culpability.
I know earlier today you told me you stayed home all weekend, right? In your apartment.
Yes.
Did anybody see you? Did you talk to anybody over the weekend? Were you on your computer all weekend? Is there anything I can look at that I can say
You little stinking piss boy.
he couldn't be involved because he was on the computer, or he was online on a porn site, or he was online doing college work, or anything that would exclude you as being involved altogether? I mean, did anybody see you this weekend at the house? Did you go out to get a newspaper? Did you wave to a neighbor, or you just locked yourself in all week?
Yes.
Nobody saw you?
Oof.
No.
Oof.
I mean, what do you just stay in the house all day?
Yes.
I mean, what do you do all day in the house? I mean, you've always done that your whole life? You don't have no friends? How can you go your whole life without a friend?
I have friends.
Where they at?
Where they at?
Hmm? Where they at? You have any friends here in Macon?
Yes.
Name one, because everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend.
Ryan Granger, Cass Lawson, Ashley Morehouse, Carmen Love.
That's the same people I talked to today, and they're not your friend. Okay?
One of the reasons
Damn.
interrogations are so fascinating is the ethical vacuum it creates for everyone inside its bubble. In any other circumstance, the detective's behavior here would be considered cruel and reprehensible. He's essentially bullying the suspect, yet the empathy we would normally have is now stripped away through the impression of retribution. We know this person has done something horrific, and the treatment he is now receiving is merited through his own actions.
They're not your friend.
Wild, bro. This shit's so interesting.
I mean, it's all over anyways.
Bully the stinky piss boy.
I just want to know what was going on tonight. The game's over. I mean,
Game's over.
we know what you did to her, so we just want to know what you, if you were going to tell us or not.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. But we know different. So, you're fucked either way.
You're fucked either way.
You're fucked. We already know. We know you killed her. We know you put her body in the trash can. The news media knows it. Glenda knows it, your mother. Your sister knows it. Your sister's husband knows it. The one that used to beat your sister.
Is this mother the good witch?
You know what he said? He said he's a crazy motherfucker, is what he said.
He's a crazy motherfucker.
That's your own family calling you crazy. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody's coming to visit you.
How was he not
Sit
cracked?
there with that dumb look on your face. But it's over.
The entire interrogation took over 2 hours. When sped up by 20,000%, you truly get a glimpse of how remarkable the suspect's catatonic performance was.
Look at that! Look! He only ever moves his head! He only moves his head! Well, except for that moment, but they made him look at something. Whoa! And now
His
he's just
mother came to
staring.
speak with him soon after this moment, and although he maintained his innocence, he immediately snapped out of the zombie-like character. It's difficult
No
to interpret
way.
the reasoning behind the performance, whether it was a pre-planned strategy, improvised in the moment, or some type of psychological breakdown is unclear. But whatever it was, it evidently seemed to work, as the interrogators got nothing. The suspect's behavior was so abnormal, they were essentially at a loss with what to do, or where to even start with a specific plan of attack. The evidence, however, was irrefutable. Hundreds of pictures of Lauren were discovered on Stephen's flash drive, along with multiple video recordings of inside her apartment. A hacksaw was found in a supply closet of the apartment complex, and it was marked red with what was later identified as Lauren's blood through DNA testing. The packaging for the exact same hacksaw was found in Stephen's apartment. When confronted with the evidence, he took a plea deal to avoid the death penalty, and was rendered a life sentence without the possibility of parole. He is currently being held at the high-security Hancock State Prison in Sparta, Georgia. One of the more discussed elements to the present day is the motive behind the crime. What was the reasoning behind Stephen's actions that night? He asserts that murder was never his intention, but simply the result of momentary panic and confusion, all preceded by the foolish decision to break into an apartment, which stemmed from a potent yet harmless infatuation with a girl he found attractive. He essentially tried to make out that his behavior was devious and calculating, but not evil or perverted. Public opinion on the matter varies, yet the general consensus is that the murder was premeditated, mainly due to the fact that he had bought the hacksaw just days prior to the murder. A popular psychological viewpoint takes us back to the personality of a stalker. Lauren was set to move out the very same day she was murdered, which brings some to believe that Stephen was terrified by the notion of change, that the person he had been infatuated with and fantasized over for so long was no longer going to be a part of his life. And no matter how obscure and unreciprocated
He looks like he's sucking up his mustache through his nose.
their association was, he couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Rather than Lauren going on to live the promising life that lay ahead of her and leaving Stephen behind as a forgotten memory, he has now in some abstract manner connected them both forever.
Wow.
Good to be back. Hope you're doing well. This is the 6th and final installment of my Stephen McDaniel.
That was interesting. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Well, kind of a fucking idiot, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, Crick, this is the legend of Jeff. I just want to watch a few seconds of this, see if there's anything.
Am I under arrest?
For now.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, we talk,
don't murder people. Exactly.
Rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay? Yeah, I'll explain everything.
I'm under arrest for robbery?
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And then I'll explain it all to you. Is that okay? Let me do that real fast?
Actually, wait, hold on. What's this? What's the newest
Can
one?
you read
What's the
with me?
newest
Just
one?
reading your hit.
I'm not going to show the whole thing, only because he says the N-word at some point.
51 minutes prior.
Obviously. It's also 32 minutes, and we're going to be ending here. True.
46.
Here we go. I'll watch this for a few minutes.
This is 46-year-old Clifford Burns.
Clifford
who 51
Burns.
minutes prior to this moment, drove up to his estranged wife's house in Warren County. Once he got there, he forced his way inside and attacked both his wife and his stepdaughter with a 17-inch tactical hunting knife.
Scary.
22-year-old Megan Jenkins suffered serious injuries to her left arm, but managed to survive. 42-year-old Patricia Burns wasn't so lucky. She was stabbed 5 times in the torso and pronounced dead the moment she arrived at the hospital. 7 minutes later, Clifford Burns showed up at the Warren County Police Station to hand himself in.
Yeah.
Clifford, you gotta bear with me. I don't have my glasses on, alright?
I know my rights and everything. You don't have to even read it. Just give me my charges. I'm pleading not guilty, and I want to be put in a cell.
You have the right to remain silent. So I'll sign your name right there.
This guy goes crazy.
Okay.
When this broad can do this on Christmas, fuck me in the ass like this, it was my last straw. I'd rather live in prison.
Over the next 5 hours, 13 minutes, and 42 seconds, Clifford Burns will achieve something quite remarkable, which is the fact he somehow manages to employ every single ego defense mechanism known in psychodynamic literature. He will essentially blame everyone and everything on his current situation, apart from himself, and in the process, shut down critical parts of his own defense that he will later attempt to use in court. To everyone in
It's misdemeanors, you cocksucker.
Yeah.
actually wanted nothing to do with him.
Then the Backus brothers rigged the charges when the fucking guy goes over and shoots my old lady's house up and beats the fuck out of her, and he gets misdemeanors, you cocksuckers. Fuck you, motherfucker.
He was talking about his kids 12 seconds ago, and now out of absolutely nowhere, he's going off on whoever the Backus brothers are. So here's the context. Patricia was married to Cliff for 15 years. She left him in 2010 after suffering non-stop domestic abuse. 2 months later, she started dating a firefighter named Ted Backus. The two fell in love, but argued a lot, and one of the arguments led to Ted firing 1 round from his gun into the ceiling of Patricia's bedroom. Patricia then tried forcing him out of the house, at which point Ted pushed her into the kitchen counter and then onto the floor, causing her to hit the back of her head. Ted then left, and Patricia went to the emergency room where she was treated for bruising to the head and lower back. She reported the incident, and Ted pleaded guilty in exchange for 6 misdemeanors, which caused some controversy, as many thought the charges were too lenient, and there was speculation that he was given special treatment because he had 2 brothers in the local police force at the time. It's quite the story, and Cliff will cling on to this story for dear life. He will claim it's the reason he explodes into these uncontrollable rages at the mere thought of Ted Backus. Yet as this video plays out, you'll start noticing the true source of the animosity, which as many of you have already guessed, is jealousy. He will give himself away on this element multiple times without realizing. He'll also initiate this item of subject matter in the most random and creative ways that at times will make what...
Alright, so we got it, but
Motherfucking the fucking game.
yeah, look at this.
I gotta refrain myself because I can't even take it no more.
He immediately
The two
grabs his
officers
wrist.
aren't the interrogators.
I just want to
Tough and intimidating. This ranges from concept.
You did that shit down in Albany, you still... Okay. The man that built the fucking town hall told me he was gonna lose his his hunting license, so they didn't give him felonies. You did that shit down in Albany, you still wouldn't be out of jail today. They would have fucked you up. This is the Wild West, man, and I'm a wild motherfucker, ain't I now?
I'm a
In the
wild
more common
motherfucker
circumstance,
now,
when
ain't
someone
I?
is facing the inevitability of spending the next several decades in prison, the more grandiose elements of their character tend to dissipate. The nature of their situation rapidly sets in the feelings of anguish and despair, leaving not much room for anything else. Least of all, the more extravagant or...
I do recommend you watch this one. It's called Christmas with Cliff. But that's all I'm going to show for right now. And I think we're going to call it for tonight. Sorry, I just found another one that looks cool. Chat, thanks for hanging out. We finally fucking beat Lake. So next... Well, no. Let me pull up a calendar real quick. Next couple weeks are kind of ridiculous. Next week is the day after Christmas. Probably won't be doing anything. I might be live on Tuesday. Depending. Yep, fucking bus. Depending on what's going on. So if I do go live, we will be playing Resident Evil. But that will be our last stream until the new year, which is wild. It is almost 2022, and that's terrifying. But let's hope we make it through. So with that, good night, everyone. I hope you had fun, and I hope you have a great night. And I will see you next time. Take it easy.